Last time we had discussed about drinking behavior in children, and next topic is gonna be behavioral addictions in children on 27th October. I would now like to welcome our first speaker of the day, Dr. Shivani Agarwal, on stage. Dr. Shivani Agarwal is a consultant psychiatrist at Vimhans, New Delhi. She has completed her MBBS and then MRC Psych from Royal College of Psychiatry. She has more than 15 years of experience in this discipline. She is also working with UN High Commission for Refugees and Don Bosco Asylum as visiting psychiatrist. She has been associated with projects on early intervention in psychosis, family intervention in schizophrenia, and self-help groups for mental illness. She is currently associated with an ICMR-sponsored project on training school counselors as a part of Vimhans Child and Adolescent Unit. Now I would like to welcome Dr. Shivani. She will be telling us about the biological aspects of drugs.
Good evening, everybody. Thanks for the introduction. As we know that drug use is increasing in young people and it's reaching alarming proportions. So as responsible citizens of a country, we should be involved in raising awareness for drugs. I hope by the end of an hour, we'll be achieving our objectives and would have answered most of these pertinent questions. What is the prevalence in India and world over? What leads a young person to start using drugs? What are the early warning signs that we should be vigilant about, and how we manage this problem? I'll be dealing more generally with drugs, while Karuna will be looking at 4 specific drugs in detail. So a drug is a psychoactive substance capable of produces changing in mind, behavior, the mood, the thinking, and the behavior of the person. Generally, we say the person has had a good trip or a bad trip, and that is what hallucinogens do. Commonly used hallucinogens are cannabis, LSD, ecstasy. The 4th one is opioids, where it numbs the person towards the environment and lead to a pain-free euphoria. And the most common ones are heroin and morphine. There's another class called inhalants, and they're easily available, and they give an immediate rush and gives a feeling as if the person is drunk. They can also be classified as legal and illegal substances. The legal substances are two most common, alcohol and cigarettes. Then there are over-the-counter substances like nail polish remover, glue, which are commonly sniffed, and then prescription drugs like painkillers and sleeping tablets. We also have illegal substances, the first being the commonly prescribed medications which are used for any other reason other than the prescribed usage. Then the street drugs are commonly covered under Psychotropic and Narcotic Substances Act. And then the designer drugs. The designer drugs are research chemicals which are produced in illegal labs so that they are not easily detected in the drug screening system. And most commonly used ones are molly, spice, ketamine, and bath salts. So what is addiction or dependence? The term addiction is no longer used as it has negative connotations. So we use the term dependence, that is using the substances in increasing amounts. So we have 2 sets of mental symptoms, 2 physical and 2 behavioral symptoms. Among mental, there's a strong desire or compulsion to take the substance. There's loss of control in starting, stopping, and controlling the amount of use of that substance. The person keeps using them and they find it very difficult to stop, because if they stop, it leads to a withdrawal state, which can be very, very difficult for the person to manage. And they need more and more amount of the same substance to get the same effect, which is called tolerance. And gradually over time, they neglect their school, college, jobs, and relationships, and keep using them despite evidence of harm. And when these features are present most days of the week for months on end, for at least a year, we say that the person is dependent on it.